Even by winter standards, it's cold in Chicago. Single-digit temperatures, sub-zero wind chill. But inside Wintrust Arena, it is warm and fuzzy for DePaul fans after they win a Big East regular season game for the first time in 730 days. It's going to be tough to string two in a row together, however, against a really good Creighton Bluejays team, also coming off one of its best wins of the season. Partner in crime, Stephen Ashworth, #1 in the Big East in assists per game. He loves to shoot the three as well, and that's a good start.
Just a mental mistake from Skogman as Meyer Velcroed a Kalkbrenner screen.
Done, and it's been over 3 minutes without a point, period. McAndrew sets the feed on the feed from Ashworth. Odd start to this game on a Tuesday night, late night in Chicago. Kalkbrenner to Jackson McAndrew for three.
What a great play from Kalkbrenner. A little short roll. You see so many big guys barrel.
Isaac Trout on the floor for the first time for Creighton, along with Mason Miller. You talk about a guy who's trying to jumpstart his offense, Mason Miller. Third time's the charm for Jemiah Neal, however.
Ashworth not very big.
Neal gets inside. Layup good.
Boy, no talk from DePaul. They're in the exact same place.
Time reels in the rebound. Neal for three. He's got another. 8 points for Jemiah Neal, and Chris Holtman barking at his players as he calls a timeout. 6'9" in the junior. Ty Davis. King, as DePaul is all kinds of crisscrossed defensively. N.J. Benson fell down. Neal working on Enright. Enright playing with a banged up shoulder. Neal on the second effort.
There need to be another blue. 0 for 8 from 3 are the Blue Demons.
Kalkbrenner, slam dunk. His first bucket of the night.
Gotten so much better at that.
Jason Green all alone. Hits the three.
Boy, that's playing the percentage.
Layden blocker, kick out to Enright. Make that Jemiah Neal. 2 points the other way for Creighton.
Give Neal hides his feet and blocks Gunn at the rim.
He shut down Gunn a couple of times now, and he dimes up Jason Green for the easy two. Handle would have been his easiest bucket of the season.
Not sure what happened there, just lost his balance.
Green inside. Green, gorgeous pass to Kalkbrenner.
So pretty. I don't know if Bluejay or Big East coaches get together for drinks, but I think the Big East coaches are going to get together to celebrate when Kalkbrenner officially is done at Creighton.
Rear hit his first in DePaul's win against Georgetown over the weekend. Ashworth pulls up, high arcing shot over Benson.
Or Kalkbrenner's abilities, sometimes you have to consider that. Unless he's away from the hoop or wide open.
Alley-oop from Robin to Batman. Ashworth to Kalkbrenner. Blocker throws it up to Benson, and it's Frederick King who denies it. Mason Miller. King owns the dunk. Both these teams liking to shoot the three, and the success that either team has had has come largely inside as Zugic adds his name to the ledger.
Big minutes for Fedor Zugic. Number 7 with the ball here. Really needs you to settle in.
I say he looks pretty settled on a pass like that.
That was beautiful pick and roll systems that are just, hey, we're going to do what we do no matter who we're playing. Creighton can kind of switch things up depending on the matchup.
Jackson McAndrew chases down his own miss and says, I'll take a higher percentage point shooting philosophy on the offensive end. They said, hey, we'll take this inside, and they've been really efficient from 2-point range against DePaul in the second half. There's another easy look for McAndrew and in his current stint with St. John's.
Absolutely.
Sammy Osmani is into the game for Creighton, and there's something that Blue Jays fans have been waiting for, a Fedor Zugic trend
in that game. And you got wins on the road at UConn and against Kansas. Those are two pretty high-quality wins.
Osmani out of Oak Lawn Community High
with it. But a tough day shooting the ball for the Blue Demons.
Great post move by Josh Townley Thomas.
Nevertheless, I think Creighton had a lot to do with it and how things unfolded here this evening.
Creighton holds DePaul to season lows in points, triples, and field goal percentage. And the Blue Jays continue to dominate their Big East rival, their 21st straight win against DePaul. Longest win streak against any opponent in school history.
All right, here with Greg McDermott. Coach, any road win is tough. This one had to grind some out on the defensive end. We'll start there. What'd you like about the defensive effort?
I like pretty much everything. You know, they're really two different teams when Skogman's in the game versus the backups, you know, in terms of our ball screen coverage. And we executed some switching on Skogman and made his looks pretty tough, I thought. And, you know, we were really active defensively. I thought that first half, you know, they got 8 points on second chance and they got 4 runouts. Our first shot defense had 7 points. So, you know, I was worried about our focus. It's been a big week for us, and the guys are pretty locked in.
You guys are 6-1 in your last 7 games now. What has clicked for you guys over this stretch?
I just think guys understand their roles, Nick. And, you know, as I've mentioned before, we've kind of had to retool everything when Pop went down, and everybody's role changed, and then we kind of had to settle in, and everybody had to figure out, you know, what's my spot, what's my job with this team now, and guys have really bought into it. And, you know, let's be honest, the bookends of Ashworth and Kalkbrenner, you know, they allow us to do a lot of things. Their leadership is next level.
Jemiah Neal, another good game, really coming off his best performance as a Blue Jay, 24 at UConn. He really was the one guy that scored at an efficient level in that first half. What are you seeing from Jemiah Neal?
Yeah, like, you know, I told him after the game, I thought he had a great week. And not just offensively. You know, he's doing some great things defensively. He's understanding our schemes, our different plans from opponent to opponent, and that's a lot to learn for a new guy. So, you know, he's doing a lot of things. He's all in on this team, and he's been a lot of fun to coach.
Congrats, Coach.
Thanks, Nick.